Okay, so if you've been anywhere near social media lately, you've probably seen them. These ads for Nourify Heightener
Oh,
Gummies.
yeah, they're hard to miss.
And the claim they're making is, well, it's pretty bold, that these things can naturally make kids and teens taller.
Right. Like 1 or 2 inches taller in just a few months. It's a huge promise.
Huge. And you can see why parents would be interested. Right. So that's our mission today. Dig into the sources you've gathered. Is this some kind of miracle?
Or is it just really, really smart marketing, using, real ingredients, but maybe stretching the truth about what they can do?
Exactly. So let's break it down. What are we actually talking about here? What's in these gummies?
Okay, so looking at the list, it's got stuff you'd expect: calcium, vitamin D3, magnesium, zinc, all genuinely good for bone health and general growth.
Standard stuff, like a multivitamin almost.
Pretty much.
Oh.
But then they add things like L-arginine and ashwagandha. That's where it starts to sound a bit more sophisticated.
Right. L-arginine and ashwagandha. Those sound a bit more specialized. What's the thinking there?
Well, L-arginine is an amino acid.
Yeah.
There's like a popular idea in wellness circles that it might help stimulate growth hormone.
Might help. Okay. And ashwagandha.
That's an adaptogen, mostly known for stress management, overall well-being. The idea being, I guess, less stress supports healthy body function, which includes growth, indirectly.
So they've put together a product with known health boosters. It looks legit, and the sources do say it's not, like, harmful or anything.
No, it's a real product. Acts like a fancy targeted multivitamin. They even have a refund policy, apparently.
Okay, but here's the key question, isn't it? Does this specific mix, this curated blend, does it actually add inches if a kid is already healthy, eating okay?
And that's where we hit the wall, scientifically speaking. The consensus in the research you found is pretty clear. There's just no solid scientific proof.
No proof.
Not that these specific gummies make you taller, especially if you're already getting enough nutrients, or, crucially, if you're past puberty. Your growth plates have likely closed then.
Wait, hang on. If the ingredients are good, healthy things, why doesn't it work like they say? Why is the science so definite?
Because, fundamentally, height is overwhelmingly determined by genetics, like 80% or more. And then nutrition, sleep, overall health, fill in the rest within that genetic potential.
Ah, okay.
So if you're already nutrient sufficient, eating a balanced diet, your body's already doing its best growth-wise based on your DNA. More vitamins won't just magically override that blueprint.
Right. You can't just vitamin your way past your genes.
Exactly. You can only really support the growth that's naturally meant to happen, especially if there was a deficiency holding it back.
Okay, that makes those online testimonials a bit questionable then. If people are saying they saw growth, what's really going on?
It's very, very likely just normal growth. Kids and teens have growth spurts. It's natural.
Well,
so if they happen to start taking these gummies during a natural spurt, well, it's easy to think the gummies caused it, right?
yeah, you'd connect the dots, especially if you're hoping for it.
And the marketing reinforces that connection. That's the savvy part we talked about. Misattribution amplified.
That definitely explains the split we see online. The official website, the ads, they're full of glowing reviews.
Success stories.
But then you look at places like Reddit or parenting forums, and it's much more skeptical. People saying it's just,
Vitamins with good marketing. That phrase comes up a lot in the sources.
right. And we should probably mention, though it seems rare, the sources did note some mild side effects.
Yeah, very minor and infrequent, mostly just mentions of skin breakouts for a handful of users. Nothing alarming, but worth noting.
Okay. So pulling back for the big picture view, the final verdict seems to be, it's not a scam like selling sugar pills,
No, not in that sense. The ingredients are real.
but calling it a miracle height booster is, well, it's pushing it a lot.
It's definitely stretching the truth. Supplements work best when they're correcting an actual deficiency. For most healthy, well-nourished kids, this likely won't add height.
The bottom line, then, from all this is that height really comes down to the big things.
Yeah.
Your genes, good food, enough sleep, overall health.
Absolutely. No supplement can fundamentally change that biological reality. It can only support what's already possible. For most people, this is probably just an extra cost.
So the advice seems clear. If you, the listener, are considering this for yourself or your child, definitely talk to a doctor first.
Essential first step.
And maybe more importantly, keep expectations firmly grounded in reality. Don't expect miracles from a gummy.
Exactly. Manage those expectations.
All right, so here's something to think about after we wrap up. What does this whole phenomenon tell us about the power of marketing, especially when it taps into deep-seated hopes versus the hard limits of our own biology? How easily can sciencey sounding ingredients make us believe in something genetics might say is impossible? Interesting stuff to mull over.